All right, I'm back again with the 128D Reloaded MK2 combination. I've sorted out some things with it. In one of the previous videos, I had talked about some really bad interference I was getting on screen. And I've sorted out a good bit of it. There still is some issues, but it's not related to the Reloaded board anymore. It used to be when you first turned this on, there was a lot of interference from, I found out it was from my Super CPU and my Wi-Fi modem. What I did was I can let me turn it off and pull out this Wi-Fi modem, I'll show you. But without the Wi-Fi modem, there is zero interference now from the Super CPU. The screen's rock solid, nothing showing up. It's perfect. And what I did was I built a power supply. Quit using the little wall transformers, and I built a nice 12 volt DC with a good steady voltage. Yeah, I make it just like my Atom, normal Atom power supplies, and except it's just DC, no AC at all. And it's working great. There's no interference at all coming from the Super CPU, whereas before there would have been a lot. But the issue is with the other interference is this Wi-Fi modem. Now, this is one of the very first ones I built. It was the prototype, really, and I've been using it. I always have used it. And you can see I've got all kind of things rigged up on here to make it work, and this is putting off a lot of the interference. I'm gonna try building a new one and going with that and seeing if it, if the newer ones still put off the same interference. If they do, I've got to figure out what's going on to cause that interference with the Reloaded board, because it doesn't do it with a normal 64. I don't see any interference. So something about the combination of the two, it just doesn't like. But it is a lot better. Just by eliminating half of the problem, it made it a lot better. But it's something I'm going to work on. See, there's no interference. There was a little blip right there, but before it was full. You could really see it. But enough on that. The other thing that I had been doing was working on this keyboard, and I told you I got the number pad and the function keys working, and I wanted to get the directional keys working. Well, I've got half of the directional keys working. To the right works, and then down works. And that's because that would be the normal function of these keys here without the shift key. See, if I use the shift key on these, then it does the same thing these keys do down here. The right key goes to the left, the down key goes up. Okay. The reason I don't have the left key and the up key working is because the way it's made. It's a combination of two keys. I've tried to rig it up to make it work, but you can't really do it with the way that the board is built. I've got an idea for a solution, but I haven't been able to do it yet. I'm going to try to get that, and then I'll shoot another video, and we'll see if it works or it doesn't work. But for the most part, I'm very happy with this setup. Keyboard works great. I love having pretty much the full function of the 128D keyboard in 64 mode. So I'm real happy with that. Probably only going to be maybe one more video with this. And here, normally there would have been just tons of interference. There was a little flicker then. But before there was so much before I built this power supply with the better ground. Now that I have the better ground, it doesn't do it anywhere near as much. So anyway, I'll stop the video on this one right here, and hopefully I can get these directional keys fixed, and we'll come back.